Our video today is going to focus on what we call trigonometric ratios. I will refer to them as trig ratios from here on out. A trig ratio is simply a ratio of two sides of a right triangle. So again, we focus on our right triangles. We have three trig ratios. If you'll come down here and look, we have the sine ratio, the cosine ratio, and the tangent ratio. An easy way to remember your ratios is using this anagram, which we call Chief SOHCAHTOA. The letters stand for words. So in this case, the S is the S in sine. You will see sine of an angle written as SIN. They do leave the E off. And your sine ratio means you take the side opposite your angle over the hypotenuse. The capital C in the SOHCAHTOA refers to the cosine. Down here, let's come down to that, is written as COS. Cosine of your angle will be its adjacent side over the hypotenuse. And the last one, the SOHCAHTOA, the T in the Chief SOHCAHTOA refers to the tangent, and it will be written as TAN. Tangent of your angle will be the angle opposite the side opposite the angle over the side that is adjacent to the angle. So let's come up here. You'll see that in our first triangle I have B highlighted. I'm going to highlight it some more here. So we know that what we're working with is our angle B here. If we wanted to look at angle B, we're going to look at the sides in relation to our angle B. So if I look at side BC, we see that, or we're going to say that that is the side that is adjacent to angle B. And you can remember that because angle B is attached to the side. If we want the side opposite, you know how to find opposite sides. Go to the opposite, and that would be side AC. Side AC is the side opposite. And of course, the hypotenuse is still the hypotenuse. He never changes. So if I wanted to find the sine of angle B, so we would do sine of angle B. We would set it up like that, and we would look for, looking at our Chief SOHCAHTOA, we want the side opposite over the hypotenuse. So the side opposite of B is side AC. So we would take side AC over the hypotenuse, and your hypotenuse is side AB. Okay. Let's say we wanted to find the cosine of angle B. The cosine of angle B, go down here, the cosine, remember, is adjacent over hypotenuse. So the side adjacent is side BC. So we would say side BC over hypotenuse, and again, hypotenuse is side AB. Now, let's come over to our second triangle, and let's highlight angle A. Because when we do our trig, our ratios, the ratios will only refer to the two acute angles in your triangle. So now let's focus on angle A. So this time the side adjacent to angle A would be side AC. So this would be adjacent to A. And the side opposite would be side BC, and we would consider this opposite. Again, we have hypotenuse. So let's take the cosine of angle A. So go to your Chief SOHCAHTOA. So cosine, we're looking for adjacent over hypotenuse. So in respect to angle A, the side adjacent would be side AC. over hypotenuse, and hypotenuse is AB. Let's find the tangent of A. The tangent of angle A, alright, so in TOA, that's your opposite over the side adjacent. So in respect to angle A, go to your opposite side. In this case, that's side BC. So we would say side BC over A for adjacent over side AC. Okay. So that's how we use our trig ratios. All right, let's take a look at a different triangle here. All right, we have up here our chief SOHCAHTOA. So again, sine is your side opposite over the hypotenuse. Your cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, and your tangent is opposite over adjacent. So let's find these three trig ratios. We want to find the sine of angle J. Okay? So sine, we're going to find angle J. I'm going to highlight it. So we're looking for this one here. And we want the angle J, sine. So we're looking for the side opposite. So if I go to the side opposite, I see I have side 60. So that's going to be my side 60 over the hypotenuse. And the hypotenuse is 61. So there's my ratio. Okay. Now let's do the cosine of angle J. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to highlight angle J. This time I'm going to find the cosine. If we go back up here, cosine is the side adjacent over the hypotenuse. So the side adjacent would be 11. So let's write that down. Over the hypotenuse, again, we just found the hypotenuse in sine, J, which is 61. And then we're going to look at the tangent of K. So let's come over here and highlight K. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. So opposite of K, so let's go the opposite, so that is 11. So let's write that down. Over the side adjacent to K, so the side adjacent to K is the 60. K is also attached to side KJ, but remember, that is the hypotenuse. All right, let's take a look at 7, 8, 9, and 10. I want you to stop the video and I want you to find the ratios. And then once you have found them, I want you to turn it back on and see if you got the answers correct. Okay, let's see how you did. The sine of A, so we're going to go opposite. So we would go opposite 2.5 over hypotenuse of 6.5. So sine of A is 2.5 over 6.5. The sine of B, so the sine of B, so opposite of B is 6 over the hypotenuse of 6.5. Number 9, the tangent of B. So again, tangent is opposite over adjacent. So tangent of B would be opposite 6 over adjacent of 2.5. And then our cosine of A is adjacent 6 over hypotenuse of 6.5. When you come to class, we are going to finish these up, and I'm going to show you how we're going to use our calculator. All right. In the meantime, if you need to go back and rewatch the video, please do so until you understand how to set up the ratios.